for tea with D. And a dish with D. That's me. Look at my cute little sign. I know. Cute. Let's put the microphone in, D. So you don't kill people. Good evening. Oh, as I have a head. It's like, where is she? Sorry I'm late. I had to grab my tea because... Oh, you'll laugh. I grabbed the wrong tea. I had my iced tea that I was finishing up for dinner. There. Good evening. Hey, Jermaine. I'm having, in case you're wondering, this is cute. I just love this. What am I thumbnail? What am I drinking? I am having Earl Grey. Earl of Grey, because Earl Grey helps me in certain areas. Good evening, Kathy, Donna, Jermaine, Tracy, and Cindy. How's it going? I have static. Okay, let's try. Is that any better? Hey, Esther. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. I'm trying to get in. Let me see, make sure the volume is up. Ah, there you go. Apparently the volume was down. Hey, Gina. Judy Jetson. Hey, how was Glam Squad? Yeah, that was my fault. I had that. Why that goes down, I don't know. I don't even touch that. It was down. Good evening. I'm having some Earl Grey. All good. All good. It's time for... How was Glam Squad? Ladies, did you miss me? I missed you all. Hey, Susan and Kathy. The dollar... did I bring my dollar store stuff down? I went again today. But I will put it in. Speaking of dollar store, I just made dinner. We just finished dinner and I had spaghetti. And I use those San Marzano. I don't usually buy them because they're usually just too pricey. I'm not spending $4 for a can of tomatoes. Just not doing it. I know they're good, but oh my gosh, were they good? I forgot how good they were. Oh, oh, I missed it too. Hey, Jamie. You posted it. I think did I like it? I know I saw because you posted a screenshot of your computer. I think I liked it. Yes. This is a must at the dollar store. Not everyone has them though. I did see them at the dollar store I was at today, and I got more because my husband goes, "Why is this sauce so good tonight?" Because I used the expensive tomatoes. Oh, cheesecake in a mug. Oh, sounds yummy. I had too much spaghetti, so there's no room for any dessert in this pile. I went into dinner with 18 points, and my sauce is 0. Win-win. And I did have a heaping cup of pasta. So I'm going to count the pasta as like 10, 11 points. And then I did kind of nibble on a little piece of pretzel. So it's all good. I mean, I was definitely satiated. I won't say full because D's never full. If you could find those tomatoes, I'm telling you, they are just, and this one was different. This one was garlic and red pepper flake, or red pepper, like, so it was like a little spicy. That's just, I'm telling you, eye roll here. I did it though, Esther. I posted my thing. I did it. I got 2 miles in. Actually, it was a little under 2 miles. I just ran another couple feet to get to 2 miles because when you're like 0.15 away, yeah, I just need to get that edged out. So yes, so you know, I did it as well. I said it almost killed me this morning. And you'll laugh. Was that today I didn't have my shoes on? One day I did it in bare feet. Don't ever recommend that. I think it was this morning. Yeah. Try doing the workout with bare feet. That was like a little painful. 20,000. Look at her. I think what am I up to? I helped with the lawn just to get my steps up. Let's see. What am I up to? I better be over 8. I'm up to 9,332, and I still have to walk the dog, so 10,000 is going to be my goal today. Well, craving food that you can't eat. Oreos have the thins. I know they're not that much better in points, but sometimes you try to have, like, you're craving, like, salty, and it sounds like sweet. So I would try to find a low point hack. Now they have baked Cheetos, so maybe you can get like a 3 or 4 point bag, because 4 points you can fit in. And maybe for the Oreo, maybe sometimes they have those Oreo bars. I know they have certain cereal ones. I know they have like peanut butter ones. Like, do you ever see the cereal bars? I know they're 3 or 4 points. So maybe I would try to have that. I definitely would have to do something, because if I'm craving, the Oreo, I know what I could tell you. Oh. Well, you can't do it, but I'll give you a hint. I'm obsessed with this stuff called black cocoa. It's listed in my Amazon store, in case you're interested. But I got mine at a Amish bulk store. It's cocoa powder, but it's this really, really dark. It's like an Oreo dark. And it's sugar-free. I mean, 2 tablespoons are 0, 3 tablespoons are 1 point. So I made the frozen hot chocolate that I have here on the channel, and I used that cocoa powder instead of the special dark. It's, even the special dark, even if you can only get the special dark, it's amazing how good it was. It legit tasted like a frozen Oreo. It was freaking awesome. It was so good. So good. Okay, 4 cookies for 60 yen. You can have my frozen hot chocolate. I think it's 1 point. I don't even know if it's even, maybe 2 at most. Let me find it. Let me share it with you, in case you don't know, because my son says it's as good as Dunkin' Donuts frozen hot chocolate. And it's very, very super low in points. And it's so chocolatey, and it's so good. And like I said, you can change up. I mean, you can do the special dark. It's just as good, believe me. But when you do that dark, that black hot chocolate, that black cocoa, I can't even begin to tell you how good it is. Here it is. Let me just grab you the link. Actually, it was very well received, this thing, because it's got a crap ton of views. And it's easy. I love things you just add and throw it in your bullet. All right, here it is. Hey, Lynette. Yeah, I do think that's a lot for the Oreos, but if what you want is Oreos, nothing's going to help but Oreos. There's the link to the frozen hot chocolate. It's awesome, and it's, like I said, I think it's, did I write on here how many points it is? 1 smart point. You just have to count the milk. It's the best thing you'll ever drink as far as Joni! Hey, girlfriend! The longer you're on journey and on plan, the less cravings you have. The longer that you detox from sugar, the less you crave it. At least I know, for me, and trust me when I tell you, I crave sugar all the time. I don't crave it as much. But I tell you this all the time, fit in snacks. Fit in like a Built bar or a protein chocolate bar or the Oreo Thins or the baked Cheetos. Fit the things you love in. Like plan ahead. Fit them in so you have them so you don't feel denied. You don't sit there going, oh, I want those Cheetos because you're not eating them. This is a lifestyle, not a diet. I don't want you to deny yourself stuff. It's just finding a way to fit them in and finding a lower point version that tastes just as good. And sometimes you can. Yes, I just printed the frozen Oreo thing. I see that. Hey, Deborah. Hey, Linz. Chocolate donuts. You got chocolate Kodiak mix? You can make yourself a pan of donuts. You're welcome. Hey, Diane. I know. Isn't the chalkboard cute? I need to stain this, I think. Joan's trying to get me to craft. You know, I said, you know, I'm actually a big girl that I finally am knowing that I'm not a crafter. Instead of buying all the stuff and it sits there. Yeah. So I said, you can teach me how to sew. Yep, sometimes you just need to have that certain thing. Hey, Tamara. All right, Joni, doing blue plan's my favorite plan. We need to change our mindset because that will totally sabotage our thinking. I agree. All right. Awesome, Deborah. I wear sleeveless all the time. You know what? I am comfortable in who I am. If someone doesn't like the way my arms look, they don't have to look at them. But I think they look awesome. And you know what? Screw them if they don't like the way they look. That's all I say. I want to, like, I instill with a lot of in my vlogs lifestyle, because you do all this work to lose this weight, you don't want to gain it back. So I tried, and that's why, like I said, I tried fitting in my foods. I sit there in the morning. If I know I'm going to have something, I already put it in my tracker. I plan good stuff. Like, I know there's certain days I want a Built bar for my candy treat. There's certain days I know, I mean, I do Fiber One bars. I do those little cereal bars that have like the peanut butter in there. Quest bars I fit in. Things that I know that I want something a little on the sweet side. I make donuts, and they're only 1 point each. So you can really fit those in pretty much all the time. Awesome! You do that, girlfriend. You show those legs off. You worked hard for those legs. And don't let nobody tell you any different. You know, I'm just so sick of people, you know, out there trying to make you feel bad. Did they know what I used to look like? You think I look bad now? Did you see me 115 pounds ago? Because that was bad. That I could be embarrassed about. I don't need to be embarrassed about how I look now. So yeah, a few things hang, you know, a little bit. But that's your battle wounds. You know, you went through the WW war. I am feisty tonight. It's this Earl Grey tea. Oh, get out there and get them tan. Yep, I agree. Hey, Carrie. Ooh, you get a lot of storms out there. We're supposed to get rain here, too. Yes, the donuts are amazing. Let me grab you the donuts. There's a whole series of donuts. I'm going to grab you the playlist because there's like, and they're all made with Kodiak mix. So you can feel good about eating them. They're not, you know, they're just, you know, really, I really did enjoy them. Let's go back, see if I can find the donut playlist. You know, my Luigi ain't here, but I can do it. I can multitask. I can. All right, we want the donuts. It's a pink thumbnail. Here it is. All right, come on, just give me the whole list. I think this is it. Copy. And the cheesecake in a mug, it's awesome because you know what? We're gonna want cheesecake. And we just want, and Hungry Girl, follow Hungry Girl. If you've not signed up for her emails, you need to. She does these things in a mug. There's like muffins. I've done the banana nut muffin. There's like whoopie pies, and there's like the oatmeal cream cake. I missed you guys too. I was at the Dollar Tree with Joan. A donut pan, yes, I like it. You can use a donut pan for donuts and for bagels. And one's listed in my Amazon store in case you're looking for one. Oh, awesome. I'm so glad. Yes, you know, Dee likes her sweets. And I finally embraced the fact that I need this food. I do. I need certain things in my life and I have to find a way to get them. And it's and I'm trying to do stuff that it's pretty much everybody can make, like those donuts. Anybody can make them. We all have Kodiak in the cabinet, and so I appreciate that, Jamie. Yes, you could use a muffin pan if you don't have a donut pan as well. I ate 3 times this week. Well, you are on a, remember, new day, new set of points. All right, good for you. I'm cheering you on, Noreen. Awesome, Becky. Well, you're on a roll, girlfriend. Down 2 pounds. Awesome. I love cheesecake too. I saw that. I mean, I haven't seen it recently where they make like the eggs in the and they put it like in the thing. I did see that like a while ago, but I often wanted to do it. I never did that. Guess what I had for breakfast this morning? If you follow me on Instagram, you'd know. I had sweet potato toast. I know. I hauled them a few weeks ago when I had food finds. The Color Power sliced plank sweet potatoes. Just sweet potatoes in planks that they're frozen. You put them in your toaster and you toast them through several cycles and they like cook and they get like kind of crisp on the outside. Let me tell you something. That kept me full till I had lunch. And I didn't have lunch till like almost 2:30. And I had breakfast at 9:30? No, 9:15. So I had scrambled eggs, Katie bacon, and 2 sweet potato things. They were so good. Pain burns calories. Oh, poor Becky. Oh, awesome. Diane, I love her stuff. Hey, Lorianne. I'm a big hungry girl. I do a lot of her recipes. I try to get her, she goes live a few nights a week. It's usually when I'm on, so I don't get to see her live. But I watch the replay and oh, I just love her stuff. I put avocado on there. I think the next time, I don't want to have it tomorrow. I want to like give it a few days. I want to put peanut butter, like PB2 or cashew, powdered cashew. Powdered almond butter. I keep calling it cashew butter. It's almond butter, Denise. It's powdered almond butter. If I can just get my thing straight. Yeah, I was shocked. I didn't really even think about eating until I got home and I had my cucumber sub. It's on my Instagram too. You just get a cucumber, peel it, and scoop out the seeds and put your deli meat. So I put some low-fat turkey and a cheese stick. Look, cheese stick. And some lettuce and some onion. It was so good. It was big too. It's a big cucumber. So get all that crunching, and it was really good. I mean, the saltiness of lunch meat goes so well with cucumber. Each plank was 1 point. So I didn't feel that was too bad. I mean, if I had had 2 pieces of toast, it would have been 2 points. So I had 2 pieces of sweet potato. I thought they were delicious. Point for your Doritos. There's priorities. I understand that. There are priorities. Oh, yeah, sugar-free syrup would be good as well. They were? I thought they were good. I liked it. Wow. I wanted to do my own, but I just knew I couldn't cut them quite as straight as they did. Probably cheaper just to buy sweet potatoes if you could cut them in planks. Walmart had it, so I just threw it in my grocery haul, and it was just different. Sometimes when you change up, I try to have something different for breakfast every day just to change it up. And I tell you, I look forward to breakfast. I mean, yesterday I had overnight oats. I had, you didn't see my little pancake bites the other day. They were so good, covered in a glaze. Yeah, it tasted like pizzelles. I had pizzelle muffins for breakfast, legit. Maybe, Lisa, that might help. I know I have a very hard time cutting them. I want to do a red pepper sandwich with like cheesesteak. I want to make a cheesesteak bell pepper. That's what I want to do. Awesome. Carrie, like I said, go check out my Instagram. You'll see the picture. It was so good. I'm going to have to do, I do have some sweet potatoes, Lisa. That might be a good thing to try. Maybe par bacon a little bit. I don't have a man, but yeah, does a mandolin cut planks like? I guess it'd be like, I guess it'd be maybe a 1/4 inch. Well, maybe about a 1/2 inch. They're really good. I don't have. I do. Wait a minute. I do have one. I do have one. I got it at Aldi in the Isle of Doom. It was like a little handheld, and you kind of like, ooh, Lorianne, you give me food for thought. I have to see if it goes that thick. I do. I want to make my own veggie burger. That's a great thing, Tamara. I put it. Mine was frozen. I don't know if I guess they're raw. I don't see it was frozen. So I put mine in the toaster oven frozen. I put it on the bagel setting and I toasted it 3 times. It was perfect. Lack of imagination. I find breakfast was the easiest meal to get funky with because there's so many like between eggs and oatmeal and once the 647 bread came around, I was hooked. I mean, you can make French toast for 2 points. You can make stuffed French toast for 2 points because you're stuffing it with 1/2 cup of non-fat Greek yogurt and a teaspoon of sugar-free pudding. Cheesecake or vanilla, and a teaspoon, you don't have to count. Put in there, mix up, it thickens the yogurt up, put it between your French toast, throw some fresh strawberries. Oh my gosh, it's good. And it is super duper low in points. I am just a little bit obsessed with the stuffed French toast. So I recommend stuffed French toast. 2 points. You all got 2 points for breakfast. Oh, I bet. Probably take my, no, I didn't get it at the Dollar Tree. I got it at Aldi's. I don't know if I'd buy a mandolin at the Dollar Tree. I don't think it would be sharp. Though, I have to say, Lorianne, San Marzano tomatoes. I forgot how good they were because I'm too cheap to buy them. Oh my God, at the Dollar Tree for $1. So good. Oh, get funky with it. You better get funky with it. Yeah, I should play around with a veggie burger. I mean, there's a million. That would be a good idea. Because I got one, I think I got it at Aldi. No. It was at Sam's Club. They always have you taste stuff. It was a while ago, and I tasted it. It tasted good. And thinking it's a veggie burger. Oh, it's probably like 0 points. It's 5. 5 points. But it's huge, and it's really good. It's made with sweet potatoes and black beans and chipotle. It's so good. In fact, the kids even will eat it. But it's still 5 points. If I could have 5 points, I'm going to have meat. But it's still good. I mean, I can't say it's bad. Hey, Sharon. I am the Dollar Tree queen. I try to be. I have another haul. Well, I didn't film it yet. I'm going to wait till the weekend. Because I can't give you too much Dollar Tree stuff. This one was more snacky-ish. Nothing WW, though. Oh, I did get more stuff for the pink drink. Yep, and then you'll have a rotation, Jamie, of things that you really like. Like to me, for my rotation, it's French toast in a mug, eggs, of course, avocado toast, overnight oats, pancakes, waffles, hash waffles. That's probably that's off the top of my head. That's 8 things I just named for you that I rotate. There's probably a couple more. And with the pancakes and waffles, I rotate flavor. I know I'm obsessed with with Kodiak cakes with all their weird flavors. I have about 4 different ones. The strawberry chocolate chip, awesome. The lemon poppy seed, no, the almond poppy seed, my personal favorite. The dark, the pumpkin flax, and the regular. I think I have a peanut butter one from somebody. So I also rotate those. And if I have a million videos, if you go on my, I have one called One Base Recipe, Many Ways to Make It. And one of them is hash waffles. And I show you how to make a hash waffle, which is a hash browns. It's 2 points. You get 2 or 3 of them, depending how big you make them. And you could put different things in there. You can make them a Southwest hash waffle. You can just make them plain. I put peppers and onions and Canadian bacon. And if you only use 1 slice of Canadian bacon, it's 0 points. Hey, Kara. I don't do blue dots. Just saying. They're telling you you're in your healthy eating zone. Like you didn't eat low enough, you didn't eat high enough. You ate at the perfect area. I don't have a breakfast. That's a good idea, though. I don't have a breakfast playlist. If you go on the channel and go to playlist, you'll see different ones. The cook with D, as I like to call it, is usually all the cooking ones. The donut one is a playlist. I don't think I did anything else. But the series that I do, like the One Base Recipe, A Million Ways to Make it, like I sit there and we go over overnight oats and how you can change it up. Same thing with like the stuffed French toast and the stuff and the waffles and the pancakes. Hey Becky, welcome to Tea with D. Aw, hope she feels better, Linz, or he. Whoopie pie in a mug. I'm telling you, whoopie pie in a freaking mug. And it's huge. It's like, it is a decent size. And, take care, Linz. You don't feel, again, like you're on a weight loss journey eating food like this. Like the carrot cake in a mug, I got it to 4 points, which was it's delicious. It's really good. See, I'm not a raisin person. So if you wanted raisins, it would be 5 points. But you guys like raisins. Breakfast on the go, well, overnight oats. If you can make a breakfast burritos. You get yourself an Olay wellness wrap for 1 point. Stuff it put hash browns, eggs, Canadian bacon, or chicken sausage all chopped up with some little bit of cheese. And remember, cheese is high in points, but you don't need a whole serving sometimes. A whole serving is a 1/4 cup. Sometimes that's a lot. Sometimes you need a tablespoon or 2, and it's just plenty. So I always say play around with your portion sizes. Use that wheel. I do it all the time. How can I get it to 1 point? How can I get it to no points? And how much is that? People say, how do you do? I said, I like pumpkin seeds and hemp, crushed hemp. You go, oh, it's 3 points. But if you get the wheel and you get 1 teaspoon is 0. And that's sometimes all you need on top of something. So, yeah, freeze them. That's a great thing. There you go, roasted peppers and Olay extreme wrap with eggs. I love a wrap. Ooh, I want to try the green tea with it, Kara. See if that'd be any good. I know the DT's can hook you up with some powdered drink mixes. Hey, Patricia. Yes, you have to definitely use your app, scan everything. Scan it before you buy it. I made the rookie mistake with the veggie burgers. And I'm a seasoned pro and messed that up. Oh, I also messed that up the day we had 4th of July. I made the Greek burger. And I scanned, I had, what do you call that thing? It'll come to me. The flatbread. Naan. I scanned the naan. It said 5 points. I'm like, 5 points? I could do 5 points. Oh, yeah. So I had a beautiful burger that was 7 points. Beef, and I put lettuce and I don't think I put tomato. I think I put lettuce and onion and tzatziki sauce. I made it into a Greek burger, and I'm eating that in that naan. It was outrageously delicious. And then I go to look at the bag for some reason, and it said serving size half. So yeah, 5 points was for half the naan. Feisty had to hold on. Rookie mistake, I didn't read. Yep. I just like to share, like, if I could help somebody not make the mistakes that I made, and they're all learning, and I mean, I learned from them, and remember, nothing is that bad that you can't come back the next meal. Don't ever think, like, if you've screwed up, I've screwed up many times, and you had way more points than you thought, you know, your next meal, you just reel it in, and there's so many 0-point foods. If you're on green, you have 100. If you're on blue, you have 200. If you're on purple, you have 300 0-point foods to pull from. And if you're out of points, that's where you go to. Now, granted, you don't have a crap ton. 0-point foods are not an all-night buffet. Please, I preach that all the time. Oh yeah, when you sit there and sometimes I've spit out food that I, like, if we're out, and I mean, I'll treat myself to a cupcake if we're out and we're did sweets, and if I bite into it and it stinks, I will legit spit that out, because I am not swallowing that point if I'm not going to enjoy it. If it's like dry, ugh, like, no, I am not swallowing points that if I don't like. Don't do it. Awesome, Kara. That is awesome. I'm glad you came. Come back, Jamie. You have a good night, too. Ah, Kara, oh, you better believe it. I am not swallowing. This girl doesn't swallow. Damn straight. No way. My mama taught me right. No. Now, back at the old D would have just, okay, I retook it. Not happening. Not happening. I'm not doing it. No, this girl don't swallow. Or something you had with, oh, this is like low point, and it's like horrifically horrible. Do not swallow it. Do the D move, and you find a nice napkin and you spit that sucker out. Of course, you do it very ladylike, you know. But yeah, you hoof it out. If nothing else, you learned this tonight. I crack myself up sometimes. I try not to watch my videos back. So that is one of the things you have to learn. I don't really edit much. It says I am who I am, and that is what comes through. And if I watch myself back, I go, what was I thinking? So I can't. I mean, most times I make a valid point, but sometimes it doesn't always sound that way. I am feisty tonight. I don't know why. Because I have pasta. I'm all carved up. It was good, too. Oh, it was good. That's I make this quick little pasta sauce, little marinara. So freaking good. In fact, it's on the channel. If you've not made my 0-point marinara, if you're paying points for marinara, we need to talk, because you shouldn't. Oh, I've spit out my linen napkin. I always carry tissues. Do I have any here? Usually I have a little pack. I always carry my little pocket pack of tissues. Yeah, you only have to do it once, because you're not going to go back. You'll be like, I'm not trying that again. Because something could look really, really good and be really, really horrible. I hate that. If it looks good, I wish it would just taste good. And when it doesn't, it's really sad. I did. Well, we went to this up in, I always call it a very nice area here, that about 30 minutes away from us. And I told Joan they have a really good Dollar Tree there, and she's like, you're right. I said, I told you, I've been to this Dollar Tree. It's been a while. They have great stuff. They were packed with fall stuff. For crafters, I don't craft. But then we went right next door is Whole Foods. What I get at Whole Foods? I got I love the microgreens. Oh my God. And I got my Lily's chips. And I got my monk fruit. And I got the new, I wanted to try the Swerve Brown just to see, because I know I can get that locally instead of ordering online. So I want to try that. So they had it, so I got that. Hey, Enza. Yeah, don't tell them we're talking what we're talking about. That'll be interesting. Dee's saying not to swallow. I'm teaching. You can scan the labels on the shelf. Oh, I didn't know that. I guess you can. That's great. See what you learn here at Tea with D? That's awesome, Patricia. Thank you for that. Oh yeah, I wear earbuds when I watch Grace and Frankie, and I legit laugh out loud. People look at me like, I'm like, don't ask. It's really funny. Sometimes, Lisa, what I do is I have to go off Wi-Fi and just go right on my data for my store because somehow it blocks that. So if you like shove off the Wi-Fi and go strictly to your like, if you have Verizon or whatever, go right on that, it works better. I hear that about Swerve. I didn't like the regular Swerve, so I was afraid to try the brown, but I can get that locally and not have to like always order online. So yeah, everybody's saying Swerve was good, so I wanted to try it. I'm glad. Good night, Jermaine. Oh, this Susie Bowie made me this when I hit 4,000 subscribers. She made that for me as a, to honor the fact that I've made 4,000 subscribers. And now D is over 5,000. I said, Susie, you got to change the number for me. That's great, Patricia. I'm going to be spreading that around. Yeah, I guess I didn't like the regular Swerve. I didn't hate it. I just didn't think it was sweet enough. So that was my problem. I'm thinking, why am I using this if I can't even taste it? So I started using the Lakanto monk fruit, and I really like it. But they're golden, just not thrilled with. But I do like the Sucrin Gold brown sugar, but I can only get it online, and it's really expensive. This was actually much more affordable. I think the bag was like $7.99 or $6, and the Sucrin's like, I think like $12 for like maybe even a smaller bag. So I was happy to find that. Ooh, yeah, I'm telling you, like that's good. I should have told that to Jamie. Again, I don't always condone having this stuff, but sometimes you need something quick in your arsenal. You need something to pull from if you're having that kind of morning, you overslept, something happened that you just don't have time to make a proper breakfast. Great to have a 3-point muffin ready to go. Just is. Oh, I bet. I do like the muffins. I think there's must be a barcode on the shelf. I don't know. I haven't opened it yet, Becky. I haven't. I just bought it today. I don't know if it's better than Sucrin. I know it's cheaper than Sucrin. That I do know. I don't know. When I actually, I don't have to open it yet because I still have some I have to finish. But when I finish it, I will definitely do it. Maybe I'll do like, I should do a post one day. Which brown sugar is best? D has the answers. Or at least she figures stuff out. Yeah, I like the fact that it was less expensive. That was, so far, that's a plus. So score 1 for Swerve, that it was definitely better in price. Oh, so you think Sucrin is the best? I'm going to have a brown sugar off. Maybe I'll open it when it gets a little bit lower, and I'll open it and we'll have like, I'll make 2 things and I'll use both and see which one comes out better. I have a taste test. That's the thing. When I do all these cooking things, all I do is eat. That one week I had cheesecake and a flan. I was like, probably the week I gained. I'm like, no wonder I keep gaining weight. I keep doing all these cooking videos and I have to eat. Do the one time where I kept eating the ice cream, the donut sandwich I made with the ice cream for the thing, and I kept eating it. I think I finished the whole thing. I'm like, that's not good, even though it was pretty good in points, but I don't know if I had that many points. I'm only supposed to take a bite. Sometimes. Sometimes you just gotta. Oh, so there must be a barcode. Ah, that's great to know. I need to start. I need you to come here, Esther, and show me how to make salads. She makes the most. Her salads are just so beautiful. They're just works of art. Esther was a florist. I mean, they're just stunning. I'm drinking Earl Grey because Earl Grey helps in that area. And I have to say, Davidson's Earl Grey is probably the best Earl Grey I've ever had. I don't like Earl Grey. I think Earl Grey tastes like socks. I think it tastes like bad socks. But this one's actually legit good. And I told the girl that. I said, my God, your Earl Grey doesn't taste like socks. And she laughed. Yep. Esther definitely wins the award for most prettiest salads. Oh, we just saw her, man. She was taking that foot through the Dollar Tree. We were in Whole Foods, man. She was walking pretty good. I guess the boot helps. But yeah, I'm like, are you okay? You sure you're all right? And she's like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm like, okay. She is a salad artiste. Oh, thank you, Becky. Sometimes I try, I pull no punches. I don't pretend to be somebody I'm not. I am certainly no Martha Stewart. I am very basic. But what was he going to say about, Built Bar. Just sent me notice. My bars will be in the mail next week. New bars are coming. I think that they're going to have a launch in about 2 weeks. They're going to launch their new revamped bars, and we're gonna taste them once they come, and I will show you what they look like inside. And it's supposed to be a lighter consistency. That's what they tell me. Maybe I should have an old Built Bar there, and maybe we could see the difference. But I'm interested to see. 12 returning flavors and 6 new flavors. There's going to be new boosts, and the boost was reformulated. They took out some things that were not kosher. I don't know. No, not kosher as in Esther kosher, but kosher as in good ingredient. I don't know what it was. I wasn't a boost person anyway. And there was some new product. I think it's called Built Go or something. I have no idea what it is. It's supposed to be something, I think it has, I want to say caffeine. Wasn't real specific, so I really don't know. I saw those in Whole Foods, Lisa. I was like, they were $8, $8.99 or $9 for this bag. I was like, well, first of all, I am not a big that kind of candy anyway, like gummy, Smartie or anything. So I'm a chocolate girl. Truth be told, it's all about the chocolate. So it's not something I would go like sweetest fish, ugh. Like sour, ugh. Only one I would be halfway tempted to eat would be the peach rings. But yeah, that's not something I would go for anyway. So I wasn't like I said, chocolate's my jam. So that is what I spend my point. Hence why I bought Lily's chocolate chips today they were actually $6.99. It was $1 less than I remember. Smart Sweets are sugar-free candy. They're very expensive. They come in like sweetest fish. Like their sweetest fish. There's peach rings, and I think there's there's gummy bears or Sour Patch, something like that. It's mostly gummy stuff. If you go and Google Smart Sweets, they'll come up. Whole Foods has them. GNC has them. You can get them online. They're very pricey for the amount you get. I would like that. I would go through a whole. If I liked them, something like that, I'd probably go through a whole bag. And I think the whole bag is. They have a small bag and they have a large bag. I think the small bag is 2 or 3 points. It's very low in point, but like I said, it's not something I would go for even on my worst day. I wouldn't be eating no sweetest fish. Yeah, see, they're more of a gummy, and I mean, I don't mind it. It's not something I would choose. Chocolate, yes. Hershey bar, Dove, Snickers, Kit Kat. That's the stuff I go for. Chocolate covered pretzels, salty and sweet, my two favorites. Okay, the small bag is 3 points. That's what I thought. I don't know, Carrie, if they are red dye free. Like I said, I've never had them. Sour water, now those I might like, because I do like watermelon. But again, not something I would, I'm chocolate. Did I say I was chocolate? Gummy bear, yeah, that's, you know, I mean, if you're into that, I think they're probably, for candy, it's probably a deal, point wise, because you know, if you've ever scanned what the real stuff is, holy crap. Some of the bits high. We were at a restaurant for lunch. I posted my salad the other day, and my son had a light beer, and my husband had a Mike's Hard Lemonade. So I like Mike's Hard Lemonade. So I scanned my son's beer. His beer was 3 points. I don't like beer. I scanned the Mike's Hard Lemonade. It was 11 points. It's like, shut the front door. That's a lot. I mean, that 11 points, I could have cake for 11 points. Just saying. Good night, Esther. Freestyle dance tomorrow? Hopefully, I should be there. I want to go to Target, but I will have to go after Glam Squad. I'm trying to hit Target. They're having a deal on phones. So maybe I can upgrade this stinking crappy phone. Even though I have a 10, it's not like I have like, a 6 here. I have a 10 and it just sucks. So it was awesome. We were at this seafood restaurant, so it was a seafood salad. There was crab meat, there was lobster, and there was shrimp. I was just in salad heaven. And here's the funny thing, it was just a salad, and the rest was like the greens and stuff. But because there was so much protein on there, I was very satiated when I was in. I was like legit like, wow, I'm not really hungry. And usually salad, I'm kind of like looking for like a loaf of bread to eat with it, because I like bread and salad. But really, when you put a lot of protein with your salad, that's like a really good point when you're having salad. Find your 0 point protein if you want to put salmon or chicken. Know what I like on my salad? It will cost you points. Quinoa. I cook quinoa up and I keep it in my fridge, and I just take like a quarter cup, throw it on my salad. It really gives it some protein, and again, it keeps you a little bit full. All right, enjoy the park time, Deborah. Park time. Hey, Natalie, welcome to tea. I only had to count the dressing. So I gave it 6 points because I don't know how much. It was a vinaigrette, so I just counted the oil. So I just gave it 6 points. But I'm telling you, I wanted I wanted some like a breadstick or something. I like crackers, or I like bread with salad. If my salad's going to be my main meal, I like a little bread. I need a little bread. Didn't have it, which that was fine, but we did, well, wait a minute, what am I saying? We had seafood nachos before that came out, so yeah, I was all fine with that. But oh yeah, seafood nachos we had, and I shared a cup of cream of crab. Yeah. That's what you do. You eat a salad so you could have cream of crab soup and some seafood nachos that have all this like gooey cheese on it. Holy crap, it did go fast. Make sure anybody here new, just joining us for the first time, say hi, let me know it's your first time. And don't forget to give Dee a thumbs up before you leave, just because. YouTube likes it when I get thumbs up. It shows we have interaction. Instagram, I was on Snapchat, but I stopped it because I just Didn't have the space on my phone, to be honest. My phone stinks. That's probably it. Pinterest. I do Pinterest. And there was something else I was thinking of. Maybe it was Pinterest. Probably Pinterest. I'm under there too with Dish with D. I put everything under the same name. Yeah, Pinterest was the only one I was thinking of. Companies, I do Built Bars, Smart Cakes. I don't do many. Davidson's Tea. I love my Davidson's Tea. Actually, somebody just reached out to me 2 days ago. Nutstop. The guy, he said, he liked my platform and wanted to know if I would, I said, well, I don't do any crap. If I like something, then I would love to share something, but I'm not going to just do it because, oh, here, do this. No, I said, I don't know. Let me see your product first. And also, there was another one. They reached out a couple weeks ago, which I'm still waiting to hear back. It's a skincare company. So, as I'm getting older, I'm 50. How old am I? 53. I'll be 54 in 2 weeks. But I'm starting to notice like fine lines up here and in my eye. I was trying to research a new skincare line, like moisturizer and something, just a little bit, So this company seems, we'll see. We're still in talks because, like I said, if I don't like it, I ain't talking about it because it's not, and I'm not here to sit there and just talk about everything. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't do too much. Good night, Patricia and Lynn. Oh, Neo, yes. Well, that's hooked up with Amazon. Thank you for the Neo bars. Yes, Neo bars. Love those. And that actually is a coupon you use on Amazon, which is kind of nice. I like Neo bars. I started my YouTube channel, which is basically when I really blossomed. I changed everything over to Dish with D. Because I always had an Instagram, I always had Pinterest, I always had those things, but they were more private. But when I opened the channel in February of 2019, when I started this channel, that's when I started transitioning. So a little over a year and a half. I just started, doing more. I made another Instagram, a private one, and I just kept that one for, my food because, I didn't want to have both. I didn't want to mix my food with pictures of my kids because, my kids are cute. They're older, but I don't want to see the kids, They don't want to see my kids. So if you want to see my kids, you can follow my private account. That's awfully nice. But I just wanted to, because most people, they just want WW. And that's why I try to stick on my channel just to WW content. But I do a few, I think Dollar Tree hauls are fun. I just think sometimes you just got to do something fun. Actually, speaking of that, this is not, I'm not an ambassador or a sponsorship. I purchased a cause box. It's like a quarterly subscription box. Like I said, I purchased it, and it's supposed to come the next couple of days. So I thought it'd be fun to do, I'll do an unboxing. If people are interested in doing it, again, I'm not an ambassador for them. They're not paying me. I had to pay for my box. I just thought it's fun. I did do FabFitFun once. I didn't like it. I didn't like the FabFitFun. The box I got stunk. And it's funny, my friend Danielle got me into it. And when I showed her my box, she goes, your box did stink. It stunk. I'm like, there was nothing there. I'm like, it was just horrible. And I'm like, I couldn't even go back. I thought, because I think $50 is a lot to spend if you're not happy. I'm like, and I was doing Ipsy, but I stopped Ipsy. Again, that was something I purchased. But I thought it was fun to show the fun stuff you can get. And I did do a tea subscription for a few months, but it was something I didn't really enjoy it. And that was something I purchased as well. That's what they said, Sharon. That's why they kind of looked me up. They said, we saw your profile and we think your skin is beautiful. I have my parents to thank for my skin. My parents both were Italian. And one thing I do, and I want to keep it, because I know you're getting older, you start getting the lines, they start here. I could see it on my forehead a little bit. And I don't really do much, and I know I have to start a good regimen, and I don't have any. So, and you're going to laugh, don't laugh, but one of my subscribers, actually a few of them, but this one in particular, And I haven't done it yet. She wants me to do, I can't even say it, a makeup tutorial. I can't. I'm like, you want me to do it? What? Show us how you put your makeup on. I went, okay. I don't really wear a lot. I very basic. I just put eyeliner. I put foundation. Right now I'm using the It Cosmetics foundation, and I'm a lip gloss girl. So I love lip gloss. And I finally figured that out after 53 years that it's not about lipstick. I like lip gloss. It took me long enough. And like I said, it takes me like a minute to get ready in the morning because I love this foundation. And it's like, it only takes you, I'm like, you need to do a video. I'm like, I feel very self-conscious, but I thought, if people want to see it, they want to see it. So, and people that don't won't watch it. So I thought someday I'm probably going to do that before I do that. And then I'll start with the skincare. Like I said, and if I don't like it, I won't do it. But I definitely need something because, you get to a certain age where things start coming and you want to preserve what you got. I have to say, considering I lost 117 pounds, I really think I'm pretty, at least in my face, it doesn't sag and I don't have much wrinkles considering. I love unboxings. Good night, Sylvia. All right, Natalie, I got another haul coming in a couple of days. Now I've put a lot of work once we hit COVID and I was laid off at school. I've been laid off since I think the 14th of March. Well, no, I shouldn't say I was laid off. I was working. I was working from home, and then they eventually, since we knew we weren't going to go back, then they laid us off. I'm an aide, so I'm a teacher's aide, so I'm not a teacher. So I was able to put a lot more time into the channel. So I really, did more cooking. I didn't do much cooking prior to that. I would do one every so often. Was doing more vlogs. I like to talk. Can you tell? I like to talk. I like to go over things, and I shoot right from the hip. I try to say things honestly, and I don't want to lie to people. I don't want to sit there and sugarcoat things because I think I would want to hear the truth. I don't want to hear you don't need to hear, oh, it's easy, you can do it. Just follow the plan. Well, yeah, you can, but it's definitely a lot of work, and it's definitely a lot of there's days you struggle, and there's days that you have bad days because there's days you just want to eat, and there's no rhyme or reason why, and you just have to know that it's part of life and it's part of your journey, and you will get better, and you have to definitely work. You have to plan your meals. You have to look up food. You have to find good places to find good recipes and find things that you like. And we always say this. Fit in foods you love because you're going to find them. You can't sit there. I like the people that say, I'm never going to have spaghetti. I'm just going to eat zucchini noodles. But that's great. If I love zucchini noodles, don't get me wrong, but I like pasta. And I know that I'm going to have pasta, and I have to find a way to fit pasta in. So like I say, I had points left over to fit in the pasta because I know I'm going to have that. I love, like I said, I love zucchini noodles, but I love spaghetti. Semolina pasta is my jam. And I just find a way to fit that in because am I never going to never have spaghetti? No, I'm going to have it. So you're going to fit it in 9-10 months down the line and say, okay, I've lost 50 pounds. I'm going to eat some spaghetti tonight. Well, you haven't had your whole journey. So your body's used to only eating zucchini noodles point-wise and caloric-wise. So, nighty-night, Annie. So yeah, actually, I'm going to head on out. It's almost 8 o'clock. I was on my soapbox. All right, Carrie. I just, like I said, I just like to talk honestly. So I appreciate all you guys for watching and all you guys for subscribing and listening and always, I can't do what I do without you guys. And you guys are the best, I say. And I love this community. I love this Tea with D. We meet, I know it's a lot, but we've gotten this rapport and this wonderful relationship, and we've gotten to know each other, and that's how you make a successful meeting, because you get to know people and figure out things together, and that's what I wanted to create, and it's become more than I ever could have imagined it becoming, and I'm so proud of this. I'm so proud of every one of you guys. I really am, and just proud of You know, that you stick through it, and I know how hard it is. I know. So I'm so proud of every one of you, and I'm so glad you come here. Aw, yeah, I love you too. You know, I'm so, like I said, you guys are making yourself a priority, and you're making your journey a priority, and you're looking for help and answers and camaraderie, and that's what it's about. It's about finding somebody that gets you and can help you and gives you ideas and just helps push you to be better. And that's what we want to do. We want to support each other. You know, we want to, you know, we want the best for you. I want the best for you guys. I want you guys to know you can do this. Yes, it takes work, it takes time, it takes effort. It's not going to just, you can't will it, you have to work it. So that's always my shtick. Good night, guys. I'm so glad. That means more to me than you'll ever know. It really does, and you guys are the best. Oh, look, my rings. Ah, closed all 3 of my rings. Woohoo! You guys witnessed that. All right, guys. Oh, you're new. Hey, Brandy. I'm on the blue plan. What plan are you on, Brandy? Don't forget to give thumbs ups on your way out the door. YouTube likes it when we have thumbs up. This shows that we're doing our job. Are you still there, Brandy? Blue. It's my favorite plan. I am true blue. I love the blue plan. I lost over 95, well, probably 117 miles because I was pretty much blue on the blue plan. So I think it's the best plan out there. It's the most livable for me. And I think it's when you, especially when you eat out, it's like the best plan to be on. I mean, like I said, purple sounds wonderful. It scares the crap out of me, to be honest. It really does. I can't have that many 0-point foods. I can't be trusted with that many 0-point foods. Just saying. Yeah, you missed a good one. We meet here, Brandy, every night at 7 Eastern Time, which is an hour earlier. So please come back again. We're usually here on an hour. If you subscribe, check out some of my videos. Check out my Hungry Girl carrot cake in a mug. It's delicious. The Hungry Girl knocks it out of the park every time. Or my own invention, the cheesecake in a mug. You heard it right, cheesecake in a mug. I think it's 3 points. It's amazing, and I highly recommend it. Awesome, Ellen. All right, I hope to see you again, Brandy. Come back. Chat with the gang. We'd love to have you. And then remember, guys, you're only one meal away from being back on track. Never forget that, because that's how I live my life. Have a great night. We will dish another day. Hummus is coming this weekend, or maybe tomorrow. We'll see if I can do it tomorrow. I'll try to do it tomorrow. You started on green? I originally was on green back when it was Smart Points. That's going back like 2016, because 2016 is when they came out with Smart Points. I was on it for a while. I lost 56 pounds. I quit, and then I gained 25 back. I came back 4 months later. It was the Freestyle, which is the blue plan. And that's the one I lost 96 pounds with. So I'm a true blue girl. Awesome, Brandy. Awesome. Alrighty, I'm going to head on out. Thank you for joining me. You know, what's her face always does this. She's so cute. Sophie D. That's her saying. I will chat with you tomorrow night. Come on back, Brandy, anytime. And I'm heading on out.